as part of Military Appreciation Weekend. And the first pitch, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slider there, and LSU goes 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Ole Miss coming to the plate. Starting pitcher William Schmidt was untouchable early. And that check swing didn't get called. Jay Johnson didn't like it. Pretty good pitch.
Jay Johnson said, "What are you looking at?"
On the ground, that's a base hit, and now Jay Johnson coming out of the dugout, and he is yelling at Jimmy Dupree as Dom Decker stands on first base with a leadoff single. The 0-1. Pacetta on the ground. Backhand stop by Milam. He'll throw over to first. Nice play by the shortstop, Stephen Milam. 3-1. This one down and away, and Ole Miss has first and second now with one out. Is a big deal as Will Furnace hits it on the ground right side. That's going to sneak out into right field. Decker hits the bag at third. He's going to come around to score. Throw to third offline. Utermark goes first to third. It's an RBI single for Will Furnace, his fourth RBI of the weekend. Ole Miss offense that's trying to pick up where it left off in yesterday's ball game. This is a base hit out into right field for Hayden Federico. He stays hot. Furnace trying to go first to third. Throw is way offline. That's an extra base for Federico. Utermark scored easily, and it's 2-0 Ole Miss. Infield in for LSU, the 2-2 on the ground, fielded by Milam. He's going to come home. Now you've got Furnace in a rundown. He falls down and is tagged out, but that does allow Cannon Golden to get to second base.
Turned out to be a really good call by Jay Johnson, having the infield in.
Randall pops it up. Milam, just a couple of steps onto the outfield grass, makes the grab, and Ole Miss strands a pair, but the Rebels put two on the board and have 16 teams in the league. First pitch, hit and caught at first base by Will Furnace. Full count once again. Strike three call. Just a touch of a delay there by Gonzalez. Saw him flash the leather once already today. But he goes down on strikes there. Ball in the dirt, smothered by Foley. He'll tag Milam out. That's 3 strikeouts through 2 innings. And they go right back to it. Sarna will throw down to first, and Foley is retired. Full count now to Owen Pano. And he gets him swinging. Hits this one in the air to left field. Stanfield going back to the wall. It's gone. Dom Decker with his 6th home run of the year, his 2nd hit of the ball game. He got that one up in the air and let the wind do its work.
That's certainly the first ball today where you can tell how good a day it is to hit. Not that Decker didn't hit that ball good, 95 miles an hour off the bat, but don't believe that was a home run either one of the first 2 games in this series.
3-1 in strikeouts to walks. The 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. So he strikes out the side but gives up a solo home run. 2-2 to Braun. And he goes down swinging. 5 on the weekend. The 0-2. There's this one down the right field line. Furnace gives it a chase, and he'll be able to make the catch. Simpson, a transfer from High Point. This one fielded by Utermark. He unloads on the run. Smooth transfer there. That is 9 up, 9 down for Taylor Rabe. In the regular season, 23 and 24. This ball out into left field, a base hit for Utermark. He's going to hit the bag, make a big turn, and decide to put on the brakes.
Birmingham to come up with the call.
Yeah. That ball hits Hayden Federico in the foot.
A good fake by Golden, first base.
On the ground, right side, fielded by Braun. He'll step on the bag himself. A lot of drama and no scoring. Second full count in a row for Rabe. And this one runs inside, and LSU gets a base runner for the first time today. Good at bat there by Cade Arambidi. The 1-2. On the ground, Decker fields it cleanly. And LSU strands its only base runner of the ball game. Austin Foley hits this ball into the air, out into left field. At the track, making the catch. Stanfield crashes into the wall.
And even better news for LSU, Stanfield's going to stay in the game.
Ball and a strike to Owen Pano, struck out in his first at bat. He hits this one in the air to left field to Chris Stanfield. That one carrying to the wall, and it's gone. Second home run of the weekend for Owen Pano, and I think that one hit off the top of the wall and then shot back into the field of play, but ruled a home run.
A second opposite field home run we've seen an Ole Miss left-handed hitter hit today, and Owen Pano continues his hot weekend.
Shift on against him, and he hits it to the left side, and that scoots under the glove of Pearson. He goes against the shift, and it's a one-out single for Dom Decker. He's got a 3-for-3 day. He hits this one high, he hits it deep, and that ball is way gone. Over the batter's eye. Number 15 for Becerra.
We talked about the wind on the first two home runs. That didn't need any wind at all. That ball was crushed. 113 off the bat. 462 is the distance on that one. Yeah, you can't hit it any better than that, and Tristan Becerra knew it.
Rebels in front, 6-0. And Utermark, this one backhanded by Pearson, throws from his knees, a two-hopper. Braun can't scoop it at first base. That would have been an incredible play.
Or both.
Will Furness, runner goes, pitch in the dirt. That's a stolen base for Utermark. He got a great base hit from close to the backstop, and Utermark will jog to third base on the wild pitch. Bottom of the fourth. Rebels leading at 6-0 and threatening to add to it. They do. An RBI base hit from Will Furness. Utermark comes home to score. Inning Ole Miss leading 7-0 over LSU. This pitch hit high. It's hit deep to right field, and that ball is gone. Up into the front row of the student section, Curiel with his 5th home run of the year. He gets LSU on the board, and that's also the first hit of the game for LSU.
Yeah, you just felt like it's just a matter of time with Curiel. That swing is so good. This is a cutter, basically middle with 2 strikes.
This ball off the end of the bat out to left field, but it's going to carry out of the yard as well. Aaron Beatty with the home run. Back-to-back solo shots for LSU, and it's now a 5-run ball game. First life that we have seen out of the LSU offense in this game to up. 1-1. And this ball is hit in the air to right field. Becerra back at the track, reaches up, can't make the catch. That is back-to-back for LSU. And we, all of a sudden, have a 4-run game.
You just called it. You said Brown can do it as well. He certainly did. 105 off the bat. That one went 350.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Again, the 0-2. This ball hit through the left side of the infield. A base hit. Milam hits the bag at third. He's going to try to score. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's cut off by Utermark. A 2-run single on an 0. The 1-1. Chopper, that's going to be over the head of Furness out into shallow right field. Decker picks it up. He throws it toward third. Utermark has to scoop that on a hop to make sure that it doesn't get away, and it's a 1. Top of the 7th inning, and now we've got a tie game. That one bounced in the dirt. No shot for Foley. LSU has scored 7 in the inning. That one on a the 0-2. This ball poked out to left field, a base hit for Braden Randall. Federico will step on home plate, and Ole Miss is back in the dirt. Furness going to try to come home and score. The throw is in time, out at home plate. Pitch, swing and a miss. Walker Hook strikes out Yaman, and Ole Miss gets a sweep of the LSU Tigers.